Hi, I'm Ali T, and today I'm going to take you through a 90 minutes Hatha Yoga flow. We're going to start off by creating a nice sacred space. So if you just come down onto your mat in a cross-legged position with your palms up on your knees and just find a comfortable position. If you're experiencing any tightness in the back, or if you'd like your knees just open up a little more, to open up your pelvis and your hips a little more, you can grab a bolster or a cushion and just place it underneath your sit bones so that your pelvis is lifted and your knees are below the hips. And hopefully this will be a more comfortable position for you to sit in. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall, squeezing our shoulders back, shoulders are relaxed. Feeling grounded through the legs, have the palms up towards the ceiling to release all that energy and to gain energy through the palms. Sitting up tall through the head, nice deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And we're going to really enjoy the next 90 minutes. It is for you to enjoy, so if I say anything you don't understand, just say, "Hey Ali, what are you talking about?" and I'll come and give you a hand. We rarely take time out in the day for ourselves, so this time is for you. Listen to your body, go with the flow. If you have any injuries that you're working with, you can let me know and I'll come and give you alternatives. Please don't push your body. It's a nice relaxing Hatha flow. Okay, we're going to start by creating a sacred space. So just really relax, shut your eyes, or I invite you to shut your eyes if you'd wish. Take a deep breath in through the nose and just exhale through the mouth. I'm just going to let go of any thoughts and just come into the present moment. Just start to relax. And be present in the moment. We're going to take it into a chant, so please bring your hands to prayer pose on your chest bone, just right by the heart, and with me you're going to chant Om. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release. Om. 2 more times. Om. Lovely. One last time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lovely, and relax your hands down, back onto your knees with your palms up and open. Okay, we're going to begin our pranayama now. So we're just going to become conscious of our breath, just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, and just letting everything go and relax. Just become conscious of the inhale and the exhale, and just become conscious of where you're breathing from. Are you breathing really high up? Are you feeling quite stressed? We're going to try and relax the whole body. We're trying to breathe from the belly. So really place your hands on the belly, and we're going to do some abdominal breathing. So as you take a deep breath in, I want your belly to come out, and then as you exhale, it should feel like it's contracting. So really gain that nice deep belly breath. Bring awareness to our breath and get oxygen around the whole body. Lovely. Fantastic. We're now going to change this into yogic breath, so it's going to come from the belly, into the diaphragm, into the chest, and above the clavicle bone into the throat. 3-part breath. And then as you exhale, it's going to do the opposite. Through the throat, down through the lungs, and through the belly. That's good. Take another deep breath in, into the lungs, into the throat, and then exhale, taking it down. Fantastic. Now we're going to take it into a cleansing capybara breath. So we're going to really get everything that we want to expel from the body out in our breath. So you're going to take one deep breath in with me into the nose. As you exhale, you're going to exhale through the nose with a little pulse through the nose, using the belly breath that we've just engaged to exhale through the nose. Exhale, 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 and release. Good, then take 1/3 of a breath in and release. Lovely. And just come back to your normal breath cycle. And exhale everything out. Perfect. How do you feel? Become conscious of your breath. Have you noticed any shift in your thoughts or feelings? We're going to take it into alternate nostril breathing. The left hand, the middle finger and the ring finger come into the palm. Actually no, the index finger and the middle finger come into the palm, and the ring finger and the thumb are out. Nice. You're going to place the thumb onto your nostril. You're going to begin with your initial breath. Inhale through one nostril. Then we're going to swap, so the ring finger comes onto the opposite nostril, and you're going to exhale through the other side. Fantastic. Then you're going to inhale through that same nostril, then close the opposite nostril with your thumb and exhale through the other side. So we're alternately breathing as a calming breath. Fantastic. So you're going to close with your thumb, same nostril to thumb. Take a deep breath in through one side. Close the nostril with your ring finger and exhale through the open nostril. Inhale through the open nostril. Close with your thumb and exhale through the open nostril. Fantastic. Inhale through the open nostril. Close with your ring finger and exhale through the open nostril. Inhale through the open nostril. Close with your thumb and exhale through the open nostril. Inhale through the open nostril, last round. Close and exhale through the open nostril to finish. And come to sitting. Notice how you're feeling. Has anything changed in the body or the mind with that cleansing and calming breath? And now we're in our sacred space. I invite you to set an intention for the class. If you can't think of an intention, then you can dedicate the class to someone or something. And I'm just going to tell you a little story that really resonated with me and the intention of the class that I would like to set. It's the story of the raft, which I learned at the beginning of my yoga training, and it's really resonated with me. So a man was walking down the river on one side, and it was really difficult. It was really treacherous terrain. The river was flowing, but on the other side, there was a really nice, beautiful, smooth path in the sunshine. And he looked over the river and he thought that would be a lot easier to go over the river and walk along that easy side. So he decided to build a raft to get to the other side. So he built a raft, used it to get to the other side, and then he was on the nice side of the river in the sunshine on the smooth path. And he'd left the difficult, hard, slow path behind. But then he thought, what happens if I need this raft again in the future? I've just spent all this time making the raft. I don't want it to get destroyed. What if I need to cross over again? So he decided to carry the raft with him on his journey down the smooth path. And by doing that, the journey actually became a lot harder than on the side that was difficult. He was carrying the raft and it was really slow and it was very hard and it was very painful. So the moral of the story is just, if something has served you once in life, you can now let go of it. So if he just left the raft there and known in his heart that if he needed another raft, he could have made one in the future. He's made one before, so he can make it again. Then you can let go of anything that served you before in the past that now might be holding you down, whether that be people or thoughts or things. So just have a think in this lesson, in the next 90 minutes, if there's anything that you just need to let go of, a raft that once served you, that you're very grateful for, but now you no longer need. Okay, now we're going to begin our yoga practice with a little warm-up, just a seated warm-up. So to start off with, keep that yogic breath, so into the belly and out of the belly. Good, you're going to take a deep breath in and reach your arms up overhead to the prayer position. Lovely, then exhale, bring your right arm to the mat and stretch your left arm overhead, really reaching high, so you're stretching through the side body and the rib cage. If you want to, you can come down onto your elbow and really pull that hand away, keeping the hip bones grounded to pull through the ribs. Take a deep breath in, exhale and relax, and then with every exhale, relax into a little bit more, and with every inhale, stretch a little bit more. Fantastic. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in as you exhale. Release the left hand to the mat and take the right hand over the top. Really stretching through that rib cage. You stretch all of the intercostal muscles and the psoas and the lats. It's very difficult to get stretched down the side body usually. So really stretch. Fantastic. Nice deep breaths in through the nose. Out through the nose. Fantastic. Good. You're going to come back to center. Take a deep breath in. We're going to do a nice twist for the body. So you're going to bring your right hand behind you and your left hand across to your right knee. And you can slightly push on your right knee to take a twist, separating the upper body from the lower body, so through the thoracic and lumbar spine. And then if you want to, you can just use your head and shoulders to lead the stretch over the back. Nice deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Stay nice and relaxed. Perfect. Last breath cycle. Perfect. Come back to center, take a deep breath in, reach the palms above the head, and then take a twist the opposite way. So left hand goes behind, right hand on the left knee. Deep breath in. As you exhale, just take a slightly bigger twist, but keep nice and relaxed. Keep the hips grounded into the mat. Don't create any tension, just stay nice and relaxed. And just go as far as the body feels comfortable. You can use your head and neck and shoulders to guide the rest of the body. Nice deep breaths. Perfect. One more breath cycle here. Exhale. Come back to center. Bring those arms overhead again. Take a deep breath in, reach tall. As you exhale, we're going to forward fold. Bring the hands in front of you and then just walk the fingertips in front of you as far as feels comfortable. And keep those knees nice and wide out to the side. You can round through the back, you can drop the head, and we're just taking a nice stretch forwards. We're going to take a few breaths here, so just relax into the stretch. Again, don't create any tension, just really relax the chest and the heart down to the floor. Lovely, you're doing really well. Just one more breath here. Fantastic. Bring it back to center. Nice. Then we're going to take a counter stretch. So place your hands behind you. And you're going to take a little back stretch. So squeeze the shoulder blades together. And really open up the chest and the heart. If you want to, you can drop the head back. If not, that's totally fine if that's too strong. Just really stretch through the chest and the shoulders and open up the chest and release any tension through the shoulders. Nice deep breaths into the lungs, open up the chest and exhale. Perfect, one more breath here. Lovely, come back to center and we're going to do the opposite cross legs. So you're going to cross your legs in the way that you wouldn't normally. And come back to center, so we're really going to balance out the body. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, reach over the top and stretch forward. See how that feels. Does it feel different to the first time? Or do the hips feel fairly balanced? How does the body feel? Is there any tightness or are you feeling particularly mobile today? Nice deep breaths, really ease into it. One more breath here. Lovely. Then come back up to seated. Good. Second little back bend. Place your hands behind you. You're just going to stretch out the chest into a little counter stretch. And if you would like to, there's an option here to come up into the hips and lean on your knees to have a real stretch all the way through the front of the body. And start to open up the hips. Nice. One more breath here. And relax. Come back to center. Fantastic. And just realign. Lovely. As we started to warm up seated, we're now going to take it into our kneeling warm up. So come onto your mat on all fours. You're going to stack the joints, shoulders over wrists. Hips over knees. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat-cow. Fantastic. Breathe in. Really round the head to the ceiling and round the hips to the ceiling. And as you exhale, drop the head, drop the tailbone, and pull the belly button up to the spine. Fantastic. Inhale, reach the head to the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades back and push the pelvis back. Exhale, drop the head, round the shoulders, pull the belly button in and round the tailbone. Last time, inhale, reach the head up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Turn the pelvis up towards the ceilings for a nice flexion through the spine. And then exhale, drop the head, drop the tailbone, and pull the belly button in towards the spine. Fantastic. Come back to tabletop and come into a nice balance. So abs are nice and tight, shoulders are over wrists, hips are over the top of your knees. Fantastic. You're going to take your right foot back and keep it lifted off the mat into kneeling one-legged plank. Abs are nice and tight. Fantastic. Just balance, squeezing everything. Fantastic. You're then going to exhale and bring the knee into your nose. For a big ab contraction. Inhale. Take the leg back to neutral behind you. Fantastic. Exhale. Really contract the abs. Doesn't matter if your knee doesn't reach your nose. Fantastic. One more exhale. Bring the knee to the nose. Inhale. And take the leg back. Fantastic. Keep the breath balanced. Shift the weight into your right palm and your left knee. Keep it neutral. Take your left hand in front of you and squeeze to balance. Fantastic. Exhale, you're going to bring your left elbow into your right knee. Good. Inhale, stretch and reach it out. Fantastic. Exhale, round the back, bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, stretch it out as far as it'll go. Fantastic. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, take it out and stretch. Exhale, you're going to take it into half bow pose. You can grab your left hand onto your right ankle and kick your right foot into your left hand for a lovely back bend and stretch through the whole body. Hold here for a few breaths. Fantastic. Last breath cycle, really kick back. And then exhale, come back and release it into your tabletop position. Fantastic. Good. We're then going to thread the needle. So you're going to take your right hand underneath and through in between your left hand and left knee, keeping the hips high. Bring the head to the floor. And if you want to, you can extend your left hand forward for more of a stretch. Nice deep breaths, just relax. Really stretch out the shoulders and just have a moment of calm. Last exhale, press into the left palm. Come back to tabletop. And we're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. So nice deep breath in. Ground the palms, spread the fingers. Knees are grounded. Shift the weight into the right hand side, balance, and kick your left foot back. Try not to sink into the shoulders. Keep the elbows and shoulders relaxed. Really use the core for balance and tightness here. Take a deep breath in. Engage the core. Exhale, bring the knee towards the nose. Inhale, rise up, pressing the foot back. Exhale, round the back and bring the knee towards the nose. Inhale, come back to that one-legged plank, really extending the foot out behind you. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, bring that left hand back. Shift the weight into the left palm. Take your right hand out in front of you. Fantastic. Balance. Good. Exhale. Bring the elbow to knee. Inhale. Stretch out as far as you'll go. Good. Exhale. Bring the elbow to knee. Drop the head. Inhale. Stretch the arm and leg out. Last exhale. Bring the elbow to the knee. Stay balanced. Keep the core nice and tight. Fantastic. You're doing really well. Inhale. Take the opposite arm out to leg. Then option, if you want to, bring your right hand over to your left foot. Kick into your hand. Fantastic. Abs are nice and tight. Gaze is relaxed. Fantastic. As you breathe in, relax, and as you exhale, you can push your foot a little bit further into your hand for a lovely half bow pose. Last exhale, release the grip and slowly come back to your tabletop. Fantastic. Inhale, lift the left arm up and then thread the needle through between the right hand and right knee. And if you want to, you can stretch your right hand out in front of you for more of a stretch. Try to keep the pelvis neutral and the belly engaged. Don't squeeze over to one side. Lovely. And just relax here. Well done. Nice deep breaths. As you exhale, bring your right palm back to the mat. Press into the right palm. Fantastic. We're going to come into downward dog, so tuck your toes underneath. Push up into your downward dog and then take your dog for a walk. So push one heel into the floor and then your other heel into the floor. Lovely. Really keeping the lats engaged. So not pushing too much into the shoulder joints. Just stretching through the back of the legs to wake the body up. Good, then walk towards your palms, face your palms, and walk your feet towards your hands so you're at the top of your mat for our first forward fold. Take a little ragdoll here. So you can just slowly roll from side to side. Shake your head yes or no. And just let go of all the tension through the neck, the shoulders, the spine. Just release any tension here. Just come into a nice, comfortable resting pose. Get your digestive system going. Give it a nice massage. Fantastic. Very slowly begin to press into the feet. And slowly in your own time, you're going to roll all the way up to standing. Take your time. Good. Roll all the way up through your spine. Come to standing. Perfect. We're now going to move through a traditional sun salutation to begin our Hatha Yoga flow. So you're at the top of your mat. Fantastic. Just follow along to the best of your abilities. So you're going to bring your feet underneath your hips at the top of the mat. Palms are down by the side. Perfect. Take a deep breath in, reach up. And bring the palms to the center of the heart. Inhale. Take the palms above the head into a slight back bend. Exhale. Fold forwards. Good. Inhale, take your right leg back into a low lunge. Good. Keep the toe tucked underneath. Hold the breath. Take it back into plank. Excellent. Exhale. Oh no. Exhale. Bring the knees and the chest into the floor. Good. Exhale. Bring it into a baby cobra. Fantastic. Inhale, come back to child's pose.
Exhale, come up to downward dog. Fantastic. Inhale, step your left foot forward. No. Inhale, step your right foot forward, sorry. Reaching the chest up. Fantastic. Exhale, bring your other foot to join the other one at the top of your mat. And inhale, bring the arms up above the head and then bring it back to center. Fantastic. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, take a nice forward fold. Exhale, take the left foot back into a low lunge, keeping the chest high. Hold that breath, take it back into plank. Exhale, drop the knees down. Drop the chest down to the mat, keeping the hips high. Inhale, baby cobra, really squeeze your shoulder blades back. Perfect. Exhale, come back into child pose, tuck the toes underneath and push up to downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down into that small lunge, keeping the chest forward. Exhale, come into your forward fold, bringing the feet towards the front of the mat. Good. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Deep breath in and relax. That's one round. Nice. Exhale. Take an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, take your right foot back. Good. Hold the breath into plank position. Exhale, drop the knees and the chest. Inhale, come to baby cobra. Exhale, push the bum back over the feet, tuck the toes underneath and come up to downward dog. Inhale, reach the right foot forward, drop the left knee down, open up the chest. Exhale, come to a forward fold at the top of your mat. And then inhale, slowly roll all the way up. Perfect. Exhale. Inhale, come into a small back bend. Exhale, come into a forward fold. Inhale, take the left leg back, drop the knee and open up the chest. Keep the toes tucked underneath, hold the breath, bring it into plank. Well done. Exhale, drop the knees, drop the chest down to the mat and then come through into baby cobra and inhale. Exhale, take the hips back over the feet into child pose with your toes tucked. Bring it up to downward dog. Inhale, take the left leg forward, drop the back knee, and then bring the right foot to join the left at the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the palms to touch. Last round. Inhale, come up into a nice back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop the right knee back behind you. Hold your breath, come back into plank. Exhale, drop the knees, drop the chest, keep the hips high. Inhale, come to baby cobra. Exhale, push back, keeping the toes tucked into a child pose, then into downward dog. Fantastic. Inhale, bring the right foot to the front of the mat, keeping the left knee down. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Inhale, take a deep breath in, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the palms to touch. Inhale, take a deep breath, reach the palms back. Exhale, drop down into your forward fold. You're doing really well. Inhale, take the left knee back, drop it down behind you. Hold the breath, take it back into a plank. Fantastic. Exhale, drop the knees down, drop the chest. Inhale, come to a baby cobra, squeezing the elbows and the shoulder blades back. Fantastic. Exhale, sit back, tuck the toes underneath, come up into a downward dog. Inhale, bring the left knee forwards, right knee to the floor, open up the chest and the heart. Exhale, come into a forward fold, drop the head down. Fantastic. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, bring the palms to touch. Whew, well done. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty warm. Well done, really good. You're going to really, really slowly come down into a little squat. Place the bum down on the floor. Nice, stretch the legs out and come back into Shavasana and just have a moment to relax on the mat. Well done, fantastic. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to continue to warm up the body. So you're staying and lying down on your mat. We're going to move through our leg lifts. Palms are down by the side of you. Legs are together. Flex the foot. Inhale. Keep the abs nice and tight and back into the mat. And then bring the right leg up. Exhale. Slowly release the right leg down. We're going to do 5 times on each side. And I want you to really imagine that you're using the psoas and the core rather than the hip flexor. Exhale and release the right leg down. Fantastic. Inhale, keep that core engaged. Bring that right leg up using all the core muscles. Exhale, relax it down. Fantastic. 2 more times. Inhale. Bring that nice long leg up with flexed foot. Exhale, lower it down. Last time, you're going to bring that right leg up. Deep breath in. Exhale and relax it down. Fantastic. And come to a little balance. Good, we're going to swap sides, left leg, inhale, rising up, exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up, really conscious movements, nice and slow, stretching through the back of the leg, using the core. Good, really pushing the back into the floor. Try not to let it come up. Fantastic, you're doing really well. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, lower it down. Last one. Inhale, reach the leg up. Exhale, lower it down and relax. Good. Next, we're going to take it into a double leg lift. So you can either keep it exactly how you've just done it if it's too much of a challenge. And there's another option to place your hands just underneath your sit bone just to help your back push into the mat. So you're going to have your legs together. Inhale, flex the feet. As you inhale, use the core to bring the legs straight up. Well done. And exhale very slowly. Unfold that pelvis and relax the legs down. Good. Inhale. Squeeze the legs up, flex the feet, stretch through the back of the legs. Exhale, slowly come down towards the mat, really controlled. Woo. Can you hover just above the floor? Good. Inhale, bring those legs up. Fantastic. Exhale, relax it down using that psoas muscle. Allow those hips to be soft. Inhale, last round, bringing those feet up overhead. Fantastic. Exhale, lower the legs down to the floor and relax. Well done. Really good. You're going to come back to the right side. Inhale, you're going to lift the right leg up. Then you're going to exhale and lift the shoulders to the leg. You can hold the leg wherever feels comfortable. It can be the back of the thigh or it can be higher up the leg. We're just going for a little stretch but keeping the core nice and tight. So an assisted stretch and core hold. Good. Then you can bring the elbows out to the side and you can bring it into more of a stretch If you're feeling particularly flexible, really try to bring the toes towards the forehead and the nose towards the knee, keeping the left leg down. Fantastic. Last breath here. Take a deep breath in, put it towards you, and exhale, bring it in. Well done. Then take it into a bend and just massage all the organs that need a little massage to help digestion. Fantastic. Nice. And then relax that right leg down. Good. Then inhale. You're going to take your left leg up. Exhale, reach the shoulders using the core up to hold on to the leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale, pull the leg a little bit closer and you can take your elbows out to the side. Good. Inhale, relax. Exhale, you can pull that leg a little bit closer, trying to get your nose to the knee. Keeping the right leg down. Fantastic. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Fantastic. Then bring the knee into your chest, keeping the right leg down with a nice flexed foot. And you're just going to work those digestion muscles and organs in the body. Fantastic. Then release the left leg down. Let the legs fall out to the side. Shut the eyes. Have your palms up towards the sky. We're going to take it into a little Shavasana. Nice deep breaths. Notice how your body's feeling. Notice if your mind is wandering. Notice how your breath is feeling. Nice, that's your first little mini Shavasana. Then just wiggle your toes and fingers and bring the consciousness back into your body. Fantastic. You're going to slowly come up to sitting. Oh no, you're not. Okay, bring the knees in, wrap the arms around the knees and take a little hug side to side. Lift the shins, bring the hands behind the knees. You're going to rock forwards and back to massage the spine. Yes, good. And if you can develop enough energy, you're going to come all the way up, cross the legs over, and come back into child pose. Come into child pose, take the knees out to the side, release the hands down by the body, and just relax. We're now going to work through the chakras from the top of our crown all the way down to our root. So you're going to start off in headstand. There is absolutely no need to come into full headstand, so I'm going to talk you through all of the different options that you've got if full headstand isn't in your practice yet. You're going to stay relaxed in your knees. You're going to hug your opposite elbow with your hands completely around your elbows. Then keep the elbows grounded. Bring the hands into a clasped position and place them on the floor. Then bring the head into the hands so the crown of the head is resting on the mat. If this is enough for you, then you can just stay in this position. You don't need to come up any further, and you're still going to get the benefit of the position, which is just grounding the crown of your head into the floor to get that energy going in our chakras. So the crown of the head is in the floor, the thumbs are up towards the ceiling. Really press the thumbs into the head and press the elbows into the floor to engage your lats. So instead of falling into the joints, you're engaging the lats and pushing up into the shoulders. That's what's going to give you the stability and the anchor for the fundamentals and the foundation of your headstand. Nice. If you feel comfortable here, then just stay here and work it up into the strength of your shoulders. Fantastic. If you feel comfortable here, then you can tuck your toes underneath and push up to straighten out the legs. Lift the pelvis up. Again, keep engaging those shoulders and slowly walk the toes towards the head. Again, if you feel comfortable here, then just stay here. That's absolutely fine. There's no need for you to go any further. Just hold here and really strengthen those shoulder muscles. If it feels right for you, then you can walk your feet towards the head a little bit further. And then we're going to slowly take one leg up towards the ceiling, keeping the other leg on the floor. Again, you can just pause here. Nice deep breaths. And you don't have to come up any further. You can just swap sides. If you want to, then you can take the other leg up and slowly, with control, come up into a headstand. And relax. Come back into child pose. And relax. Good, I'm going to give you a little bit more time if you want to try again. I'm happy. If I was doing a real class, I'd come around and give you a hand. But you can come to any one of those points. So you can literally just have your knees on the floor, hug your elbows, place it down, clasp your hands, place your head into your hands. We can stay here. You can tuck your toes underneath. You can push up and just strengthen the shoulder blades, or you can walk your feet towards the head a little bit further. And then you can try, even if you want to, you can do the opposite leg, taking it up and seeing if you can balance. Fantastic. And then the other side, see if you can balance. Fantastic. And then come back down and relax. Lovely. Come back into child pose. Bring the forehead to the mat, the hands down by the side of the body, and just relax. Pause here and connect to the third eye, the next chakra. This is your intuition and intellect. So really tap into that feeling and connect with your third eye energy. Nice deep breaths and just have a moment to pause. Then stretch the arms out and gently come onto all fours. Good. Bring the legs up to the top of the mat, cross the legs over and sit back onto your sit bones. Come back onto your back and take those legs up like we just practiced. We're going to bring it into a shoulder stand. Option number one, you can just place that cushion or bolster that we started with underneath the hips. This is a fantastic move. You can stay here for the duration of the pose if you'd like to, just raising those hips above the rest of the body. I love this pose. I love just staying in this pose at the end of the day. Let all of the blood and energy rush into your body. Good, fantastic. The second option is we're going to take it into a shoulder stand. So ground your elbows into the floor. You're going to slowly and easily bring the legs just above the body a little bit more and just hold onto the hips with the hands. Perfect. Abs are nice and tight. Find your balance. Good. If you'd like to go a little bit higher, And you can straighten out the legs and bring the hands down towards the ribs. Fantastic. Be mindful to keep the eyes gazing towards the toes. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the core to get a nice straight line. Fantastic, nice deep breaths. And if you'd like to, we can come into our next pose, plow, where you slowly bring the toes over the top of the feet, over the top of the head, sorry. Nice. Maybe your toes touch down, maybe they don't. If they do and you feel comfortable, then you can clasp your hands and bring them out behind you as support. Nice deep breaths the whole way, using your breath to help and really engage your muscles. Don't just relax into it, engage all of the muscles. Nice deep breaths. Then press the palms into the mat and really slowly, using your core, lower the spine down the mat, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly, all the way down to relax. Good. You're going to bring the feet to the mat. The right distance is being able to touch your fingertips to your heels, and we're going to bring it into bridge pose. Lovely. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Use the core to bring the hips towards sky. Exhale, relax the hips down, lower down. Inhale, lift the hips and the arms overhead. Exhale, slowly relax it down. Perfect. Keep the palms down on the mat. We're coming into the full pose now. You're going to inhale, lift the hips as tall as it will come. Focusing the energy through the shoulders into the pelvis and squeezing the knees together. Again, if you'd like to and you feel comfortable, you can bring your palms together to intertwine the fingers for a nice strong pose, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Nice deep breaths. And just relax into the pose, really open up the hip flexors, ground the energy into the feet and push up through the hips. On your next exhale, release the palms. Relax the hips down to the mat. And place your hands on the belly just to bring that consciousness back to the breathing. Prepare for a second bridge or full wheel pose. Completely your choice if you'd like a full heart opener, or you can just keep it in bridge and practice opening up the back and the front body for wheel pose. Place your hands behind your shoulders, squeeze your elbows up towards the ceiling. Again, keep those feet at hip width apart and keep squeezing the knees in throughout the pose. Squeeze the elbows up towards the ceiling and have the shoulders just underneath the elbows. When you're ready, you're going to slowly rise into the feet, pushing through the feet And then pushing through the shoulders and the elbows. When you're in wheel pose, you can gently rock back, bringing the shoulders over the top of the wrists if you have the mobility. Nice deep breaths through the chest, squeezing the knees together so you don't let them go out to one side. Good, then slowly when you're ready, relax down to the floor, lower all the way down to the mat and release the hands down by the side. Well done, fantastic. Next we're going to do fish pose, so you're going to bring the hands underneath the sit bones. Good, nice deep breath in and walk the elbows towards each other. Fantastic, slowly relax the legs down. Good. Take an inhale in. And if you'd like to open and expand the entire front side of the body, then you can just bend the elbows and bring the chest and elbows apart, releasing the head back. Fantastic. So for a lovely opening of the whole of the front side of the body, nice deep breaths. On your next exhale, tuck the chin, slowly release the spine back down to your mat and bring those hands out to the side. Let the feet fall out to the side, let the palms come down beside you and relax. Have a think about the intention that you set at the beginning of the practice. And notice how you're feeling now. Have you thought of anything that you can let go of that might be holding you back to become the real version of you? Nice deep breaths. Just have a moment to yourself to relax. You're doing really well. Begin to wiggle the toes and fingers. Bring the consciousness and awareness back into your body. Move your head gently from one side to the next. Release the neck. Bring the knees into the chest. Place the hands around the shins and come to side, little wiggle. Lovely. Then place the hands behind the knees again. You're going to come into our rock, massage the back, slowly coming up, and we're going to come up with your feet on the floor, flat on the floor, and we're going to take it into a forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and gently lean the chest forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, gently come forward. Notice that the shoulders begin to round. You don't want them to round, you just want your back to be nice and straight. Good. Keep those feet flexed. Take a deep breath in. Walk forward a little bit further. Well done. You're doing really well. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping the spine long. Keep exhaling. Keep the spine nice and straight. And as you exhale, fold a little bit further over the legs. Just come to where it feels comfortable for you. No one else is looking at you. They're far too busy looking at themselves. Perfect. So just be mindful of your body, squeezing your shoulder blades back. Fantastic. Inhale in and exhale. Where can you feel this stretch? Where can you feel tightness? Fantastic. Just let go to release the tightness through your body. How much further can you come? Inhale in, exhale down. Fantastic. Inhale, arms come all the way up and behind you. You're going to place your hands behind you, about 6 inches behind your hips. We're going to come into incline plane. Gently spread the fingers apart. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Fantastic. Then inhale, lift the pelvis and reach the hips towards the sky. Nice deep breaths. It's a lovely power pose. Push the toes into the floor, squeeze the inner thighs together. And then relax it down. Good. If it's too much for you, you can bend your knees and push the hips up for a little practice of the incline plank. Fantastic. Well done. So hold that pose. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice deep breath in. And exhale out, last breath, come back down to seated. Release the wrists and the hips, fantastic. Then cross the legs over. Now we shift the weight onto our palms of our hand. Bring the legs back into plank position and slowly lower down to the mat. Come into baby cobra, squeezing the shoulder blades back. And then relax the head onto one side. We're going to have the left ear on the mat and relax your hands down by your side. And we're going to have a mini shavasana here. And then we have a little back bending sequence, so just relax on the mat and breathe. Nice, just really inhale into the belly and let it rise, and exhale and let it fall. You're doing really well. Gently open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Heels touching and toes touching. You're going to walk your palms underneath the shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades back. Fantastic. Squeeze the shoulders back and the elbows stay tucked into the side body. We're going to have 3 little variations of cobra. Variation, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back into baby cobra. Just squeezing the shoulder blades back. Just release the glutes. Try not to squeeze the glutes. Fantastic. Just squeezing the shoulder blades back. Slight engagement through the legs. You can push your toes into the floor. Good. Inhale. You're going to lift a little bit higher. Keep the glutes soft. And if you'd like to, you can hover the hands off the mat. Using all of the strength through your back. Release the glutes and then relax the hands down. And then lastly, if you'd like to, you can pull forward and gently lift the chest up. So people tend to push back into cobra. What you want to do is pull forwards, bringing the heart as far forward as you can. Good. Take a few breaths here. Release the glutes, shoulders down. Faces relax, soften the jaw, keep the shoulders down. Keep breathing, deep breath in and exhale. Good, you're going to exhale all the way down to the floor and bring your right cheek to the mat. Relax the hands down by your side and let the legs fall out to the side. Mini shavasana. Then we're going to bring it into locust pose. Inhale, the preparation, you're going to bring your chin to the mat. Palms face up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Palms press up towards the ceiling. Raise the neck and the shoulders towards the ceiling. Good. Really power up the upper body. Then exhale, lower your left ear to the mat. Fantastic. Second variation, right leg is going to rise up. And then exhale and relax it down. Inhale, left leg is going to rise up. Exhale and relax it down. Inhale, the right side is going to rise up. Exhale, relax it down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale and relax it down. Then lastly, full variation of locust. You're going to bring your palms onto the mat underneath your pelvis. Perfect. Squeeze the forearms as close into each other as you can. Keep the chin on the mat. You're going to inhale and lift both legs up. Perfect. The weight of the body is in your forearms. Find what's comfortable for you. Squeeze in the glutes and the lower body. Squeeze the upper body. Nice deep breaths. And then relax it down. Relax into your left ear. And take a mini Shavasana. Close the eyes and relax. Well done, you're doing really well. The next pose you're going to do for your back is bow pose. Inhale, bring the chin to the floor. Exhale, bend the knees. You're going to reach the hands back and grab either the top of the feet or the ankles. Clasp the ankles, and if this is enough, then you can just stay here. Squeeze the feet and the knees together. Good. You're going to take a nice deep breath in and bring the chest up towards the feet, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Fantastic. That might be enough. So exhale, come back down to the mat. Good. Second little preparation. Keep the chin on the mat. Take a deep breath in and push the feet into the hands. Exhale. Relax it down. Perfect. Keep the grip around the ankles. Last, you're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to reach the upper body up and push into the hands into full bow pose. Squeezing the knees together, don't let them come out to the side. Nice deep breaths. And relax it down. Good. Shift the weight back into the knees into child pose for a counter stretch. Come into child pose, place the hands down by the side of your body and just relax. Feel your belly rise and expand. Bring your focus back to your intention. Just allow everything to relax. Well done, you're doing really well. Last exhale. And bring your awareness back into your body. Inhale, slowly lift up. Bring your legs around your left hand side. Good, round the body. Keeping the right leg on the floor. You're going to cross the left leg over the right. So keep the right leg bent. Cross the left leg over the right leg and keep both feet grounded on the floor. Lift up through the spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And you can start off by just wrapping your right arm around the left knee. And take a little twist of the torso. Inhale, lengthen the spine up. Exhale, twist and relax. The eyes and the neck lead the twist. So they're nice and relaxed. Inhale up. Exhale and twist. If you'd like to go a little bit higher, bring the right arm up above the body. Shift the right elbow onto your left knee and take a big twist to the side. Keeping the neck nice and tall and the spine nice and tall. Really use the right elbow to press against the left knee to get a nice full twist. Try not to sink back into the hips. Keep both hips grounded on the floor. Keep both feet grounded on the floor. Fantastic. Inhale. Arms come forward. Keep the arms on the floor. Cross the legs so that left leg comes to the floor and right leg comes over the left. Fantastic. Keep the weight in both hips. Keeping the body long. We're going to start off by wrapping the left arm around the right knee. Good. And bringing a little twist into the body. How does it feel? Become aware of how it feels. Does it feel very different to the other side? Gently begin to take a deep breath in and engage the core, and as you exhale, take a little bit more of a twist. Again, try to sit into both sit bones. So again, take a deep breath in, exhale, and release round. Again, if you'd like to take it a little bit further, bring your left arm up overhead, place the elbow into the knee crease. Fantastic. And take a little bit more of a twist, really pushing the left elbow into the right knee, keeping both feet and both hips grounded. Deep breath in, reach the spine nice and tall. Exhale, take a deeper twist. Inhale, release the arms, unravel the legs. And then bring both feet together. Shift the weight into both feet and we're going to come into yogi squat. So a really good way to describe it, I think, is bringing your feet to about the width of the mat. Especially if you can't get into your heels, you might want to take your legs a little bit wider. Fantastic. So you're pressing your elbows into your knees, keeping the hands in prayer position. Again, try not to sink into it. You want to keep all of your muscles engaged, including your glutes and your core and your back. And you've got your palms pressed together. And your last three poses, we've been working on the last three chakras. So we've worked all the way down from the top to the bottom. Really grounding yourself into the earth. Nice deep breaths. Sink a little bit lower and lower into your yogi squat. Fantastic, you're doing really well. Stick with this stretch. Really open up the hip flexors. And then you're going to gently press both palms onto the floor. Heel, toe your feet hip distance apart. And we're going to do crow pose. Again, if this isn't in your practice, then you can just bend your elbows and bring your shins onto your arms. I find that the easiest. If you want to, you can bring your knees into your elbows. If this is enough for you, then that is totally fine. It's taken me a while to grasp crow pose, so that's fine. Good. You're going to press your palms into the floor. Really take your fingers wide. Keep the shins into the arms. And then you're going to shift the weight into your palms and lift the toes off the mat. Good. If it's too much to lift, Then keep the toes on the mat and just hold. Good, you can hold it for as long as feels comfortable for you. Keep trying, keep practicing. Keep practicing. One more time. Good, fantastic. Bring it back to yogi squat. Place the hands above you and slowly come up into a nice big rise. Take an inhale in, then exhale and relax it down into a forward fold. You're doing really well. Keep a little bend in the knees. Take it into a ragdoll like how we started and just release any tension from the body. You can clasp opposite elbows if you wish. And if you'd like to have a deeper stretch, you can bring your hands behind the back of the knees and clasp your elbows and then slowly straighten the legs out and try to bring the nose to the knees. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, feel the belly pushing into the legs and having a nice organ massage. As you exhale, straighten the legs a little bit further and bring the chest towards the knees. Fantastic. Last exhale. Then slowly in your own time, roll all the way up. Doing really well. Last pose in the practice, step your right foot back. We're coming in traditional triangle pose. So you're going to inhale and bring your left arm up overhead and slide the right hand down the right hand side, keeping the hips level for this one. Fantastic. Really feel that lovely stretch through the side body, keeping those hips level and your toes pointed forward. Really ground your feet into the floor. Well done. Think of 3 things that you might be grateful for today. Whether that be your bed, food, shelter, or just to be alive. Exhale your left hand down. Inhale your right arm up. And we stretch over to the left hand side. Fantastic, really stretching through the side body. Keeping those hips level again. Try not to push into one hip. Perfect. Again, nice deep breaths and think about again what you're grateful for and what intention you set for the class. Really find that headspace and calm energy. And then inhale, reach the arm up, come back to center. Turn the left toes towards the top of the mat. Step your right foot to join it. Take your arms out in front of you. Come up onto your toes, really balance. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And slowly, in your own time, you're going to lower all the way down to the mat. Really slowly. Good. Bring your pelvis onto the floor and wrap your hands around your shins into a nice fetal position. Perfect. Then slowly, in your own time, curve all the way back so your spine comes down to the mat. And then release your feet out and just let the feet fall out to one side. Let the palms come down to the side. With your palms up towards the sky, release the arms. And just completely relax on your mat. Nice deep breaths in again. Bring that breath back to your yogic breath like we practiced at the beginning, where you take a deep breath into the belly. Let the belly rise and then exhale and release the belly. Good. Feel like you're sinking into the floor or floating on a cloud. Your body is completely relaxed. I'm going to talk you through a simple relaxation and meditation. So I'd like you to tense your feet as much as you can. Then take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale and relax and let the feet fall out to the side. Good. Tense your legs, your bum and your feet. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just let the legs fall out to the side. Good, then tense your core really tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just relax. Clasp your fists, tense your arms, tense your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and relax. And just let the shoulders fall into the mat and let go of any tension through the neck.